Did you know that just a few small changes in how you interact with your body, especially in areas often overlooked, can make a real difference in your health, blood circulation, and even your morning vitality? It's no coincidence that you're watching this video right now. And it's also no coincidence that after 60, many men start to notice their body doesn't respond the way it used to. Mornings feel quieter, energy is lower, and confidence starts to fade. But that doesn't mean you're losing your masculine strength. In fact, most of these changes come from poor blood flow, sluggish nerve function, and a lost connection with your own body. And I can assure you, your body still has the power to bounce back. If you know how to activate the right spots, using nothing but your hands, your breath, and your awareness. In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 simple pressure points on your body that can help awaken sensation, improve circulation, and naturally restore your vitality. No pills, no complicated tools. And don't take your eyes off the screen just yet, because right in the very first part, I'll reveal an area considered the core of male energy, yet most men completely overlook it. That's the reason so many lose their morning strength without even knowing why. But before we dive into the main content, let me ask you something. Where in the world are you watching this video from? I'd be truly happy to know who I'm walking this journey with today. Leave a comment below and say hello. And if this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss a future video made for your health and vitality. Now let's begin with the most important truth, the truth about your body. Because once you understand this, you'll realize your masculine strength was never gone. It's just been waiting for you to wake it up. Part 1. Your body isn't broken, it's just waiting to be awakened. Let's be honest with each other. This isn't something you talk to your buddies about. You don't bring it up to your doctors. And you definitely don't mention it at the dinner table. But deep down, you know something has changed. Back then, mornings used to be your strongest time of day. You didn't even need to wash your face before your little friend proudly greeted the sun. But now, things feel slower, quieter, and not quite as ready to rise. You start to wonder, is this the end? Am I past my prime? But hold on, here's the truth. Your body still has its recovery systems fully intact, it's just waiting for the right signal to switch back on. Your blood vessels, not dead, just hibernating. Your nerves, not gone, they just need a little knock at the door. And your manhood, it hasn't failed you. It's just waiting for you to press the right button to turn the power back on. With just 3 simple pressure points, which I'll show you shortly, you can restart blood flow, regain sensation, and awaken the kind of natural energy you thought had disappeared. No medication, no chemicals. Just a little patience, deep breathing, and a hand that knows how to listen to the body. We'll begin with the first point, known in both Eastern and Western medicine as the root of male vitality. But before we go there, dear friend, if you're still watching up to this point, I'm genuinely happy that you care about what we talked about earlier, restoring natural vitality after 60. Leave the number 1 in the comments below to let me know you're still here walking this path with me. First point, the power button that awakens reproductive energy. Now we begin the practical parts. And don't worry, you don't need a medical degree or 20 years of Qigong training. All you need is a comfortable seat, steady breathing, and your full focus on your body. The first point you need to pay attention to is located right above your pubic bone. In traditional medicine, it's called CV4, often referred to as the control center of reproductive energy in men. You can think of it as the power button of your lower region, because when you press it correctly, your body can restart the entire system linked to desire, vitality, and circulation. The method is very simple. Use 2 or 3 fingertips to apply gentle circular pressure in a clockwise direction for 1 to 2 minutes. Remember to breathe deeply through your nose during the process. Each breath is a signal you're sending your body. Hey, wake up. When you combine pressure with deep breathing, what's happening inside isn't magic. It's biology. Blood vessels dilate, blood flow speeds up, and sensory nerves start receiving signals more clearly. It may sound simple, but don't underestimate it. Many men over 60 have reported that just activating this point each morning makes them feel warmer in the lower area, with a noticeable return of energy. And most importantly, they begin to reconnect with their bodies in a positive way. Next, we'll explore a very special point, located between the 2 most sensitive areas of a man's body, but also one of the most forgotten. Second point, the energy lock few men pay attention to. Next is a very special point, and perhaps the most neglected spot on a man's body. We're talking about the area between the anus and the scrotum, yes, right in the middle of that quiet zone. This point is called CV1 in Eastern medicine and is often described as the lock that holds the flow of sexual energy. It may sound a bit sensitive, but don't be shy. This area contains many nerves connected to sensory control and deep pelvic circulation. And when stimulated correctly, it can open the circulation valve, sending stronger blood flow toward your friend below the belt. How to do it? You can use a rolled soft towel or a small yoga roller. Gently sit on the surface so that the pressure lands directly on the point between your anus and scrotum. Remain seated for about 1 minute, combining it with slow breathing, like you're sending a gentle wake-up call to your body's inner energy system. Many think that area is only related to hygiene, but in truth, it's a major transfer station for nerves and blood vessels. Activating it properly not only improves circulation, but also reawakens sensitivity in the perineum, a region that tends to weaken over time. Some men even joke, "Since I found this trick, I no longer feel awkward sitting alone, because I know I'm investing in a brighter morning." Well, coming up next, we'll move to the third point, an energy pathway running along your inner thigh, which plays a role that's far away but deeply connected to your erectile function. If you're still watching at this point, thank you for sticking with me. I truly appreciate it, because I know only those who are serious about their health make it this far. Drop a number 3 in the comments below so I know I'm not talking to myself here. Third point, the hidden flow along your inner thigh. Now we arrive at the final point, a spot that's often unfairly overlooked, your inner thigh. This isn't just soft tissue for walking, it houses a vital blood highway that leads directly to your sexual region. Specifically, you'll find the spleen meridian, known in traditional medicine as SB12 and SB13, which runs from your groin area down to the middle of your inner thigh. Think of it like a pipeline, and if it's clogged, no matter how well you press the other points, blood still won't flow properly. How to do it? Use your fingertips to gently press near the crease where your thigh meets your torso. Then slowly slide your fingers diagonally down toward mid-thigh. Each time you feel a slight tension or sensitivity, pause for a few seconds. That's your knot asking to be released. Do this for about 1 to 2 minutes. While breathing deeply, you'll start to feel a noticeable warmth rising through your lower region. This isn't just basic massage, it's about activating the blood flow that nourishes erectile tissues. Many men were surprised to find that the next morning, their little friend felt freshly recharged simply from consistently massaging this inner thigh line. Once you master these 3 points, you're holding your own personal map to restoring male strength. But for these techniques to truly work at their best, you'll need to combine them with a few small habits, things that seem simple but can supercharge your recovery process many times over. Part 2. Small habits but the launchpad for complete recovery. The 3 points you just learned can reactivate the energy flow. But if you want the effect to go farther and last longer, you'll need a few reliable allies from your own daily lifestyle. Think of it this way: you can flip the light switch, but if the wires are broken, the bulb is loose, or the socket is damp, that switch won't do anything. Likewise, pressing the right points becomes far more effective if you create a favorable internal environment for circulation and healing. Here are a few things that seem simple but carry surprising power. Deep, slow breathing through your nose. Oxygen is the fuel of blood. When you breathe deeply, you're feeding your entire circulatory system, including the sensitive region down below. Drink water before bed and after waking up. It may sound boring, but after 60, your body loses water more easily during sleep, making your blood thicker and harder to circulate. A glass of warm water can be a circulation tonic every morning. Reduce sugar intake, especially in the evening. Sugar narrows blood vessels, damages vessel lining, and is a silent enemy of sexual vitality. The less sugar, the more flexible your vessels, and the more chances your little buddy has to rise with the sun. Walk lightly every day for about 15 minutes. No need to run a marathon, just move consistently to activate the venous pump in your legs, pushing blood back up to the heart, and yes, downward to the destination that matters. Touch your body with respect. This might sound a little meditative, but when you touch yourself with presence and gentleness, your body responds like an old friend who's finally being heard again. In short, this isn't just about getting hard again, it's about coming back to being a strong, whole man who's connected with himself. And if you're still thinking, "I'm too old for change," then the next part may just change your mind. Part 3, your power never left, you just forgot how to awaken it. Let's be honest with each other. How long has it been since you really listened to your body? Since when did your breath become rushed? Since when did touching yourself stop being a form of connection and instead became just a habit or worse, something that made you feel distant? Your body isn't broken, it didn't get expired with age. It's just out of rhythm and waiting for you to reconnect. You don't need to become someone else. You just need to return to the strongest, most present version of yourself. When you press the points you've learned, when you slow your breaths, when you respect and stay present in every movement, your body hears you. And here's the beautiful part, it still wants to work with you. Masculine power has never just been about muscles or hormones. It lives in how you treat yourself, in your consistency, your presence, and the respect you give to the body that has carried you for over 60 years. Every time you practice these techniques, you send a message, I'm still here, I still have strength, and I'm not done yet. Right after this, I'll share with you a simple but emotional practice to help you turn the 3 pressure points into a daily ritual, no pressure, no boredom, but full of meaning, like your own morning ceremony. Part 4, turn technique into habit, a journey beyond the physical body. The 3 pressure points you've just learned won't mean much if you only do them once for fun and forget about them like a missed call from an unknown number. True strength doesn't lie in the technique, it lies in intentional repetition. Practicing every day not only improves your blood flow or sensitivity, but is also a way for you to rebuild the connection with your own body. You don't need to become a monk. Just spend a few minutes each morning or before bed like a small ritual of reconnection. Instead of rushing through a few careless touches, slow down your breath. Touch your body as if you're sending a quiet thank you, because even after all these decades, it's still here waiting for you to come back to it. You can pair the pressure points with a few small things. A soft piece of music, or a simple affirmation, I still have strength, or even a warm yellow light that makes it feel like you're caring for an old friend. One you've forgotten for far too long. Don't turn it into another exercise. Turn it into a sacred moment in your day, because when you are truly present, your body will respond, not just down below, but in your spirit, your energy, and your inner confidence. And if you're still wondering whether this actually works, the next part will give you the clearest answer through honest feedback from real men who have practiced this technique daily. Dear friend, you might not believe it the first time. You might even think these techniques are just emotional massage. But the surprising truth is, your body still listens even if it hasn't heard from you in a long time. I've received hundreds of messages from men over 60, some former soldiers, some retired teachers, even a mechanic who once thought male strength was a thing of the past. They weren't looking for miracles. They just wanted to wake up each morning feeling like they still mattered, still felt, still found joy in being connected. And they started with exactly what you just learned. No pills, no tricks. Just persistent touch in the right place at the right time with the right intention. One man wrote to me, never in my life did I think sitting on a rolled towel, breathing slowly and pressing a few spots would make me feel like I was myself again. The change doesn't come like thunder, but it does come. And you'll feel it in the way you walk, in the depth of your sleep, in the more confident look you'll give yourself in the mirror each morning. So now, if you're ready to begin your own journey, let me send you one last message. One that's heartfelt and strong, like a handshake between men who once thought it was too late. You are not weaker, you are not forgotten. You are a seasoned man carrying with you a lifetime of experience, and your body, even after all it's been through, is still waiting for you to call it back to life. The 3 pressure points you just learned aren't just on your body. They are 3 signals of inner power, 3 doors leading you back to confidence, energy, and connection you thought was lost. Every time you practice them, you send a message. I'm still here, I'm still me. If today's message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to the channel, tap the notification bell, so you won't miss the deep, practical content coming your way, designed especially for men who refuse to live in silence. Thank you for staying with me until the very end of this video. Wishing you health, powerful recovery, and brighter mornings than ever before.